Alright, welcome on back. This video, so yesterday we did the armories, today we are doing the all-in-ones. I actually was going to do the all-in-ones and do the living quarters so you can see a comparison between why you would do one versus the other, but unfortunately there's 7 different all-in-ones because you have an A and a B, both for Nova and for Stroud Eklund. And they're definitely different. It's not just like, oh, they added a fridge and didn't have a fridge in the other one. They're just completely different layouts. So we're going to showcase them all. And you'll notice 2 of these snapped differently. I left them how they snapped. The reason is, if I push this like that, where it comes up from the bottom is very busy. And I think it makes perfect sense that they had them snap that way, although maybe they should have designed them a little better so that they would all snap the same way, but it's irrelevant. We're going to do it and show it that way. I am unfortunately not at home because it is too damn loud. I now have both cargo links, and those ships are landing every 2-3 minutes. It's so loud. Trying to make a video is just completely out of the question. Alright, so what am I doing? Alright, so first we came in right there. We're going to go this way. We're going to start with Deimos. So this is what I would consider to be fairly plain Jane. You know, it doesn't really have a whole lot going about it, but it's very traditional sci-fi spaceship, what you would think of for spaceship. It does have a galley. We have 4 beds. This is a very efficient bed design that they actually thought about putting in these shades that will come down to give you some privacy, shades for the top to give you some privacy. Very smart design feature in a ship. Back you do have a bathroom. You got a little bit of a table up front so you can seat 4 people to eat at your galley. And just overall functional, you know. You got this space, maybe you can do some laps, workout, push-ups, sit-ups, whatever, jumping jacks to kind of keep yourself going for the day. So now we will hop over to HopeTech.
Hey.
Alright, it's coming up to HopeTech. We got a nice little couch. So they get that out of a truck. We've got a nice little round table, a desk for working, another chair, plenty of seating. You got a table for 2. We do have a fridge in this one, also has a galley, kind of a more utilitarian galley. Stove. I hate these bunk beds. I get that they're, you know, it's probably what you would end up getting because of space savings and weight savings, but wow, they're so plain and boring. Same with the bathroom. It's just so generic. But again, I mean, this is probably being built for a very tight budget, and this is the kind of thing you would get with a tight budget.
I felt it could do a lot worse in Constellation.
I do like how narrow the bulkhead is here versus how wide it is here and how wide it was on Deimos. So that's a pretty nice feature. Alright, so now let's pop over, and I like the color scheme in there. It's pretty nice. Let's go to Nova A. So this is the 2-in-1 berth by Nova, and it's the A version instead of the B version. Alright, so we pop right in. We've got a research station. This is the only one with a research station. Nothing going on there. Big old nothing burger. You got a bed right here. I do like this bed setup. You can imagine, like, right behind this cowl, this bulkhead, you would have a shade that you could pull down and it would magnetize to the floor right there to give you plenty of personal space. Maybe a semi-opaque shade or something. Then you come in here, you've got yourself a galley. A very smart, very simple galley, nothing special about it, but it's functional. No stove, no refrigerator. You do have a nav console. This one has more of like the things than any other one has. I like the table. Very very good. Nice and bright. You can seat all 4 people, so they can all have dinner together. And you got a bathroom. So just very compact, kind of like what you'd see on an airplane or an RV, but functional. Nice storage. Quite open. This is the kind of thing, you see this kind of thing in sci-fi movies like Alien and things like that, that, it's just standard fare for what you would expect in a spaceship when they're not trying to spend crap loads of money to build stuff, Although the spaceships cost crap loads of money to begin with, this is the one that snapped differently. You'll understand why. So you come up here, you've got 3 beds in the back of this, and again, I kind of like this design. I like how they use the vertical space up here to do netting. Nothing going on there. Nice table minus a chair. I feel like they could have at least had a stool or something. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Maybe this was supposed to be the galley and it became a kitchenette, because I think this was the one with no galley at all. That is correct. There is no galley in this, which I'm not a big fan of, but I also don't really cook stuff. I do everything at my outpost because that's where all my mats are. So, RP, I guess. It's kind of weird that the TV is over the couch. And then in here, you got a TV up there, though. So you could seat quite a few people on this. I do like this little corner couch. It's in one of the captain's quarters. Also got a bathroom. Same style. But, generally functional. Not a lot of frills. 3 beds, though, instead of 1. So 3 beds are nice. If you want the stations, you go with 1 bed. If you want more beds, you go without stations. Let's get back here. We're going to jump over to Stroud Eklund A. So this is the A version of their 2x1 all-in-one hab. Very nice galley. Outstanding galley. That is just super good use of space. I love the burner top. Very slick. Maybe this is the replicator. Awesome sink. Hey, coffee machine for everybody. Lots of storage. So, we are Constellation. We're going to be bringing back artifacts and all kinds of things. So you got a table for 2 here. I love the lighting scheme. This, to me, is Firefly. Not the look, obviously, but the tone set by the lighting. This is Firefly. Same kind of beds as what was it, Deimos? But very, very. I love the incandescent, the Edison bulb quality of lighting. That warm tone, 2200 Kelvin kind of. Very, very nice. Very smart, just nice lines. It's clean. Yeah, it's a spaceship, but it kind of looks like a fancy spaceship. It's Stroud Eklund. That's what they go for. But it's fancy. The only thing is, I would like to see these bulkheads encroach a little bit closer. I think it would give more volume of space for things like shelving, cabinets, lockers, things like that. Plenty of stuff in the back you can store with. Yeah, just a general, very, very, very good. Stroud Eklund A, very nice. Like it a lot. Where am I going? This way. It's like a maze in this place, even though it's straight lines. Now let's check out Stroud Eklund B, 2x1 all-in-one hab. Yes, Cora, hello. Alright, you got your station in the back. There is less storage here. Walk right up into the galley. Middle all looks the same. Far less storage on this one. So B, I think... I mean, if you want a more open look, then B might be your option. But I'm thinking A is superior because it flows with the RP value of what Constellation is. You're going out into deep space, and you're bringing back artifacts and alien technology and whatever. So now we're going on to Taiyo. This is the final of the 7 for the 2x1s. I do understand there are bigger units, but you have to go to the manufacturer to get them. So same crappy bunk beds. I just don't like them. If you put a porthole in the back, you delete these bunk beds. So we got that same very industrial... I mean, functional, that's fine. That's all you really need it to be, is functional. But very industrial, not very, very cold, right? Got yourself a little bit of storage, that's nice. Kind of that crappy galley again, that's once again very industrial. Very, very light on the wallet for the consumer. Which is kind of odd coming from Taiyo. You would think Taiyo would be pricey. Like, I get Stroud is, but you would think Taiyo would be the one that would be the big daddy of the prices. And there you have it. That is all 7. I don't know where I'm at. This way? I don't think it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. That is all 7 of the all-in-one 2x1 halves. So that we'll go back in here and I'll take a look at the builder once more so you can just get a look again. My money's on the Deimos. If you're okay with a somewhat more plain view.
Stroud may be new, but oh, you've come to the right place.
And Stroud A, if you're just looking for that atmosphere. So B. So Stroud A, in my opinion, is the best for just the quality of the atmosphere. Has the same bed style as Deimos All-in-One. Except the Deimos is just a very plain, open, bright, not much intimacy to it, which is kind of what you would think you would want with crew quarters, which is kind of what these are. You know, they spend enough time in the horrors that space is. You think you'd want someplace to come home and call home, and that's what I get from Stroud All-in-One Berth 2x1A is my choice. Thanks for watching. Come back, see ya.